There was a time when fashion felt bigger than reality. I've been thinking a lot about the macro state of the fashion industry lately, and honestly, just the state of the world we're operating in. It feels like everywhere you look right now, things are just heavy. The economy is incredibly rough, the job market is stagnant, and politically and culturally, it feels like we are facing a bit of a creative bankruptcy. On top of that, the industry is entirely dictated by social media algorithms, while tech billionaires and data metrics seem to be running culture. When reality gets this dark, culture historically looks for an escape. We look for a little bit of magic, a little bit of whimsy, and just something that just makes us feel inspired. Historically, luxury fashion was always that ultimate space for surrealism, elevated imagination, and pure but lately, if you look at the major luxury houses, that creative magic has completely evaporated. Which brings me to my main point today. The luxury sector desperately needs fantasy back. From an industry and creative standpoint, we need it right now. For the past several years, the entire luxury market has been completely choked by this era of quiet luxury and intense minimalism. This whole millennial minimalism concept aesthetic has had a corporate chokehold on the design houses for way too long, and honestly, it needs to end. For a creative leadership perspective, it has become incredibly uninspiring. We have watched legacy houses with deep archival histories reduce their runways to rows of safe, commercial, understated clothes. Now, look, there's obviously a massive market for beautifully constructed commercial staples. But when the entire luxury and fashion industry decides that high end design just means looking like a wealthy tech executive, we have a profound creative crisis. It is safe, it is hyper commercial, and it just lacks soul. It is devoid of soul. It feels like luxury conglomerates became so afraid of missing the quarterly sales target or just so hyper focused on playing it safe for the global markets that they actually forgot how to let their creative directors dream and design and explore and learn and fail. When you look back at the eras of fashion that established the very definition of modern luxury, no one is looking back at a gray plain cashmere sweater from 3 seasons ago. No, the industry still obsesses over the vintage drama of John Galliano at Dior, or the storytelling of Alexander McQueen, or the high fantasy couture of Christian Lacroix. Think back to the late 90s and the early 2000s when those two were completely redefining what luxury houses could be. When we had designers like Nicola Casquier at Balenciaga creating fantastical worlds, Marc Jacobs at Louis Vuitton just with a brilliant new storytelling conceptual collection each time. An Alexander McQueen show wasn't just a presentation of garments to buyers and editors. It was a full sensory avant-garde experience. It was a narrative performance that challenged the audience and pushed the boundaries of textile engineering and presentation. Galliano's tenure at Dior wasn't about selling a basic handbag. It was wild, it was theatrical, it was world building exercise filled with historical references, cultural references, and insane silhouettes, unmatched craftsmanship, and an uncompromising level of dramatic creativity that elevated the whole brand's intellectual and creative value. Back then, luxury made culture feel something intense. It could make you feel inspired, it could make you feel awestruck. It could also make you feel just really bad. The point is not if the clothes were good or bad. The point is, and will always be that the clothes made you feel something. They had emotion. It was art in its truest form and it set the cultural agenda. Seeing how much the younger generation of fashion enthusiasts obsess over those archival runway moments online right now proves that the hunger for that creative energy never went away. The industry is starving for true creative conviction. This is exactly why luxury brands need to start investing heavily in world building again. Right now, anyone with a decent supply chain and a factory connection can produce high quality, well made clothing. The global market is completely flooded with good and decent clothes, apart from the fast fashion propaganda and just that whole depressive episode. But no one is creating a beautifully constructed garment with a story. The real question for a creative director now is Can you create a universe that people actually want to buy into? That is what true luxury is supposed to be at its core. It's not just about the high price tag or a corporate logo. It's about selling a point of view. It's about selling a perspective. It's about building stories. When a brand has a powerful narrative, walking in their space or investing in their pieces make the consumer feel like they're stepping into a distinct artistic vision. That's exactly what haute couture is today, right? It gives the product an emotional and intellectual weight that elevates it above mere utilitarian pieces or mere commerce. True world building requires strong, unapologetic, and a creative point of view. It requires a designer to look at the current bleak reality, reject the boring, data driven status quo, and say, here is a universe I created from scratch, and I am inviting you in. When luxury houses can do this successfully, it will create a deep long term brand loyalty by the consumer isn't just buying a luxury item anymore. They are investing, hopefully investing in a vision, a culture, and an artistic legacy. So how does the industry actually pivot? How do we get back to that level of pure creativity and magic? It starts at the executive level, yes. The big luxury conglomerates really need to start trusting their creative directors again. That means no switching creative directors every 3 years. That means giving them time to build their world and figure out the brand and figure out their aesthetic and vision. It means prioritizing artistic risk over safe commercialism. It means letting the designers be weird, letting them be experimental, and understanding what true innovation requires. It requires the freedom to take risks, even if it doesn't immediately translate to a mass market hit bag or a viral shoe. If the industry keeps relying on solely what the data says is safe, luxury will continue to lose its magic and just become high priced utility. If the industry keeps relying on what solely the data says is safe, luxury will continue to lose its luster, magic, and just become high priced utility, and it will die down. We have to champion the designers in the houses that are actually taking risks. We need to celebrate the collections that challenge the norm and make us think and bring that sense of joy and surrealism back to the industry conversations. A great example for this would be Nicolas Ghesquiere at Louis Vuitton. I think he's doing exactly that. And he's getting a lot of hate and pushback from the general audience, but I think he's just doing amazing. He's doing exactly what I described right now. Let's be honest, life is too chaotic right now for a luxury brand to be boring. We need fashion to be the playground of ideas it used to be. We need whimsy, we need theater, we need absolute magic of a beautifully crafted fantasy world. It's time for luxury to just step up. But I want to hear the industry side of things as well. Do you think luxury houses are playing too safe, or is it just the reality of what it will be? Is it just capitalism? And is it just how it's going to be, or am I dreaming and asking for too much? I would love to know your thoughts on this. Do share your thoughts down in the comments. We would love to read through what you think fashion and luxury should be, and we would love to see what you expect out of the creative directors of today.